It's coming for you.
Rebels and tyrants.
He's done awful things to people, and he'll do awful things to you.
Welcome to the new Easy Cage Show. First up, we're going to talk about the best and worst movies in January. What was your favorite movie in the month of January?
Well, I think we're split down the middle.
Yes, we both liked Split. That was hilarious. You are not the biggest M. Night fan, are you?
No.
Yeah. I like his first 3-4 movies. I like The Village. I wasn't a hater on that one, but after that, he kind of tanked. But he's back now.
Yeah, and I'm curious what he's going to do next. I have a spoiler review of this movie because, in fact, I've never done a spoiler review, and I haven't even done a spoiler review for Star Wars, and I really wanted to. But the twist was just like, whoa!
Yeah, I mean, it made me want to immediately go back and watch it and see different things, and also made me really excited for whatever's next.
Yeah.
So
it got me really excited, and then it makes you rethink the whole movie.
And I don't think, M. Night's twists here lately are not been good, and, twists in general in movies you can't really keep like they kept in this movie. Like, I had no idea.
That secret was just I can't believe they was able to keep that secret, and it was incredible just to see that, to know the guy who's known for the twists, and he still gets you. That's pretty cool. Like the visit twist, it was pretty predictable.
Yeah.
But it was pretty impressive, and I'm looking forward to what Shyamalan does next.
Alright, so, of course this is January, so there's a lot of crap, and my worst was Monster Trucks. I know you didn't get the privilege of seeing this movie.
Oh man, I missed my screener for that.
I'm going to say, it wasn't horrible. I actually rated it pretty decently, but I didn't hate it. It was super cheesy, had a horrible story, but it did have a couple funny moments, and the CG I was expecting was going to be horrible. It was actually pretty good, so they must have cleaned that up a little bit, but it's not a good movie. I mean, it's worth a rent if you're really bored or something. So how about you? What was your worst movie of the month?
So it is Triple X Return to Xander Cage. Other than a few cool stunt work action scenes with Donnie Yen, Vin Diesel having sex with like hundreds of women, and him skateboarding for like 5 minutes in the movie. Okay, this movie was not good. It was a dumb action movie. If I was probably blasted drunk, this movie would have been a lot more fun.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't love it either. I gave it a little bit higher review only because I went and saw it with somebody and we made fun of it the entire time. This is one of those movies you go watch, or rent and just make fun of with your friends.
It was basically trying to be Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, worse.
Vin Diesel, you already have Fast and Furious. Do something else.
It was just so over there.
Okay.
Let's do our classic movie reviews, and
in the month of December, we watch.
let's start it off fresh with this movie for January. You had me watch The Road Warrior, which is, I guess, the second Mad Max movie.
Yes.
And I had not seen, the only one I had seen was that new one, Fury Road, I guess is what that one. And I liked this one. I don't think it was good as Fury Road, only because, old movies sometimes I have a hard time with the effects and stuff. But what this movie did really remind me of is one of my kind of favorite crap movies, which is Waterworld. So that makes me think that Waterworld copied a lot of stuff from this movie. I liked Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson looked so young in this. This was like his second movie or something.
This is breakout movies.
Yeah.
This was before Lethal Weapon, before he did Braveheart, before he got too mad, before he was Mad Max. And then I got these movies on Blu-rays. I got the collection. I saw all of them. I still haven't seen Thunderdome yet. But Road Warrior, I saw it back in the day in college. And I remember I was like, it was okay. Then I saw the Fury Road. And then I rewatched Road Warrior for the second time. Loved it. I like the first Mad Max. Road Warrior, I think it's an American classic. It's a classic film for cinema.
I mean, it had a better story than Fury Road, I think, because there is no story in Fury Road.
There's some excellent.
And I like the side characters. Like, I liked the little kid in this one, and I liked.
He's the star. Because he's the one who tells the story.
Yeah, and I like the guy with the helicopter. I forget what his name is, but
I don't remember.
But yeah, he kept cracking me up because he was like Weasley and yeah. But then, you know, especially when he was trying to talk that girl into leaving with him, I kept cracking up on that. I thought that was hilarious. Now, for February, I've picked out the next movie, and it's going to be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. That's the official title. It came out in 1995, but I have not seen this film in at least a decade.
It's probably going to be terrible.
It's probably going to be horrible. I can tell you right now, I'm watching the original series, and it is
He's
garbage.
dedicated.
It is garbage, so I think, though, by watching that first, when I watch this, I won't hate it as much. But this was a childhood favorite. I remember watching this on VHS over and over
Me
and
too.
over and over again.
I remember that too.
And I remember this, they had a budget, you know, they had a good 20, 30, 40 million dollar budget, so you could tell, like, so hopefully it's not horrible now. Now let's get to news.
Alright, so we got some good news stories. First off, the news story is Woody Harrelson will be in the Han Solo Star Wars spin-off movie. What do you think about this?
I think this is pretty cool because I love Woody Harrelson. He's awesome, and he's going to be like a mentor role for Han Solo. And you know, it reminds me of his Haymitch in Hunger Games,
Your favorite franchise of all time.
which I loved him in that movie. So
I will agree. He's the best part of those Hunger Games movies.
I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I do too.
Made me more excited about Han Solo because I'm not very excited about Han Solo. But this right here,
You were excited. You're not excited about. You were not excited about Rogue One. It was one of your favorite movies of last year.
It's true.
And Woody Harrelson is kind of Ro. I think it's gonna be a little different from his stupid Ro in Hunger Games. And it's gonna be cool. I like the actor that's playing Han Solo. And we got Emilia Clarke's gonna be in it. I'm interested in this Han Solo Star Wars film. After Rogue One, after Episode 7, and after Rebels and all the books, Lucasfilm has not led me wrong yet, so until they do, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Alright, our next movie story is Ben Affleck no longer directed in a Batman movie. What do you think about this one?
you know, I would say I was shocked, but here lately the DC EU is just a mess. I hope, I am like begging the movie gods that Wonder Woman is at least as good as Batman v Superman, because if it is not, if Wonder Woman sucks, I'm going to start giving up. I'm going to say time to start over. Because I don't know what's going on with this whole Ben Affleck thing.
That bullshit thing he's saying, like, I'm no longer up to directing. He directed.
Yeah.
Gone Baby Gone. He directed The Town. He won the Best Picture. Argo.
And he said he couldn't direct and give his...
After Live by Night.
Yeah. This smells like studio interference, and he was just like, you know what? Screw it. I don't want to do this.
I mean, the DCEU or this DC Cinematic Universe, however we're going to be calling it, Ben Affleck Batman movie was the one I was really interested in because Ben Affleck's a great director, he's a great writer. I don't know, but you know who I would like to see Ben Affleck be directed by?
Yeah.
If we're going to throw out anyone, David Fincher.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, Zack Snyder, you since you're not going to be doing Justice League anymore, why don't you come do the Batman?
So let's move on to our next story. Star Wars Episode 8 will be known as The Last Jedi. What do you think about this one?
I think it's awesome. I think it sounds cool, opens up many possibilities, and I don't know, it just sounds really cool. That and the red lettering with it, it was just awesome sounding. I am pumped out of my mind for this movie already, and we haven't even seen a trailer.
So I don't even think this necessarily means that Luke Skywalker or Rey are the Last Jedi. I think it just could be a group. It's like the movie The Last Samurai. The samurai weren't extinct. This could be like the last group of Jedi.
But they do say several times, like Yoda and in the last movie, a couple times they say Luke is the last Jedi.
Yeah.
So they could be referencing that.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy way to bring back old canon. Gone when am I? The Last Jedi you will be. Now it's time to move on to our final news story, and that is Oscar news, and we will be cutting back to our expert lookalikes in a place not too far away.
The Oscar nominations came out today. Let's start off with Best Supporting Actor. Here's our choices. We got Mahershala Ali from Moonlight, Jeff Bridges from Hell or High Water, Lucas Hedges from Manchester by the Sea, Dave Patel from Lion, and Michael Shannon from Nocturnal Animals. Let's say, who we want to win and who we think will win. You go first. What do you think?
Well, I've only seen 3 of the performances so far, so I'll need to see Lion and Moonlight before the Oscars actually come out.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some really great buzz from Mahershala Ali. I mean, he's a great actor. I mean, you go from Cottonmouth in Luke Cage, you go Remy Dent in House of Cards. He's a really good actor, and I've been hearing some good stuff about him.
He was in Hidden Figures too. Did you see that movie?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. He was
Guess I'll have to watch that too.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, well, based on these 3, what do you think? Who do you want to win?
Well, first off, isn't Dev Patel the main lead in Lion? So how's that support actor or whatever? But I guess I need to see the movie. I would like to see Jeff Bridges win. I think Ben Foster should have been nominated over Jeff Bridges personally, but I think Mahershala Ali is going to win it because I think Moonlight's like one of the 2 movies that's probably going to win the Oscar.
I'm thinking Moonlight and La La Land are going to be the big winners, but I'm with you. I think Jeff Bridges. That's who I would like to win because I like Hell or High Water. But like you, I haven't seen Moonlight yet, so we'll have to wait and see.
And Michael Shannon was really good in Nocturnal Animals. He was probably the best part of the whole movie because I didn't really enjoy that movie that much.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about cinematography.
There you go.
Let's talk about cinematography. We have Arrival, Bradford Young, La La Land, Linus Sandgren, Lion, Greg Fraser, Moonlight, James Laxton, and Silence, Rodrigo Prieto. Now, I haven't seen 3 of these movies. You've seen
4 or
3 of them.
3 of them.
Yeah. I know what your cinematography. I think I didn't even really like Arrival that much,
but the cinematography was beautiful.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Silent cinematography was was pretty great too. La La Land, I don't really remember the cinematography that well. There's so much. I guess the dancing and all that. I guess you can go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance La La Land's going to sweep.
It's true.
Go Lord of the Rings style, sweep all the categories. So if they go that logic, La La Land. But I think the best choice is Arrival, and that guy's going to be doing the Han Solo movie, the cinematography. So yeah,
I'm with you. I think Arrival too on that one. Next up, leading actor. We've got Casey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea. Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling, La La Land, Viggo Mortensen, and Captain Fantastic, and Denzel Washington, Fences. We've only not seen 1 of these movies, so...
Yeah.
And I mean, the way I've heard that he doesn't have a chance, so it's really between these 4. Really, I think this is Casey Affleck's award to lose because he's the one that's got the buzz around him. And
yeah, he won a Golden Globe. I think Andrew Garfield is better.
I agree.
That's just my performance. That's just my opinion about it. But I like Andrew Garfield better in Silence personally. I thought he was really good in Hacksaw Ridge, but I think he was better in Silence.
My personal choice would be Andrew Garfield. I mean, if they go the La sweeping route, Ryan Gosling could win this too. All right, next up, visual effects. We've got Deepwater Horizon, Doctor Strange, The Jungle Book, Kubo and the Two Strings, which is pretty interesting for an animated movie to get.
Just the claymate, the stop motion, it was pretty cool.
And then Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. While I love Star Wars, I think there's no way that The Jungle Book doesn't win this award.
It's a movie completely made on a CGI green screen.
Yeah.
How does it not win? I think Deepwater Horizon, great special effects, Doctor Strange, cool to see a comic book movie nominated. There were some cool visual effects, but come on. Jungle Book has to win. I
mean, there was no jungle. There was no animals. It was just a kid in a green screen. I mean,
and Jon Favreau making monkey noises.
Yeah, it's got to be Jungle Book on that one. Next up, we have original score. We've got Jackie, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, and Passengers, which is so random.
You know what? This one pisses me off a lot.
Uh-huh.
Where the hell is Sing Street?
Yeah, I don't know.
That makes no sense to me.
Especially when we get to original song, I thought the same thing. Like, some of the songs...
Completely Oscar snub right there.
Yeah. For this one, I mean, I really don't know. I guess La La Land?
Well, it has to be La La Land. Yeah. Just the music, City of Stars, the main theme, the opening. If there's a musical in there, it has to win. Just has to.
Yeah, I'm going to go with La La Land on that one. Now we got original song, which we got Audition from La La Land, which was the Emma Stone song. We got Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls, Justin Timberlake. City of Stars, which is the one that gets stuck in your head from La La Land. The Empty Chair. Jim, the James Foley story. I don't even know what that is. And then How Far I'll Go from Moana.
And once again, I'm just going to say, Drive It Like You Stole It should have been one of those 5.
Yep, I agree.
Freaking Trolls, really?
Justin Timberlake.
What?
And they will perform all of these at the Oscars, which really,
It's only like 3 of them I'll actually want to listen to.
they shouldn't do that because it just pads the running time of the already long Oscars. But I'm going to say more than likely, 90% it's going to be one of these La La Land songs.
Huh, I'm kind of surprised. I thought you would go How Far I'll Go.
If it was for me, I would pick How Far I'll Go.
Because I'm rooting for City of Stars, but did Let It Go win?
Yeah.
So it has a good chance. And, but I'm actually rooting for City of Stars, personally.
I think it'll be one of those La La Land songs. But yeah, I would go the Moana because that song's stuck a little bit more in my head than City of Stars, but it was good. All right, animated feature film. We got Kubo and the Two Strings, Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, The Red Turtle, and Zootopia. Considering I don't know what Red Turtle or The Life as a Zucchini is, I'm going to guess it's going to be between Kubo and Zootopia. Because even though my personal favorite animated movie was Moana, I don't see it winning, but who knows? You never can.
I'm surprised because I heard some really great buzz from Your Name, that Japanese anime film. But
and no Pixar film in here this year because
Pixar sucks this year.
I know, but usually every year, even years where the Pixar movies haven't been that great, they're always just an animated Pixar film because it's Pixar.
I really want Kubo to win, but I think since Kubo got nominated for something else though, I think it could win. But I think Zootopia it gathered toward adults too, so I think it has a good chance. So I want Kubo. I think Zootopia's gonna win.
I agree. I want Moana, but I think Zootopia's gonna win. So, all right, we got supporting actress. The supporting ones are difficult to try and pick, but we got Viola Davis from Fences, Naomi Harris from Moonlight, Nicole Kidman for Lion, Octavia Spencer for Hidden Figures, and Michelle Williams for Manchester by the Sea.
Michelle Williams was really good in Manchester by the Sea. Her performance was really heartbreaking, some of that Swiss thing. Viola Davis was really good too.
Yep.
But I'm hearing Nicole Kidman's the standout.
Really?
I'm here on this. I think Christian Harloff said that. He said that's the she is a lock for the best supporting actress.
For some reason, I think it's going to be this Moonlight girl. She was also in Hidden Figures. She kind of stole the show in Hidden Figures. So
movie.
Yeah.
The show.
But I don't know. As far as who I think, who knows? The Hidden Figures girl or Viola Davis for Fences. It could be anything. Alrighty, we're going to go leading actress. We've got Isabelle Huppert from Elle, Ruth Negga from Loving, Natalie Portman for Jackie, Emma Stone for La La Land, and Meryl Streep from Florence Foster Jenkins.
And you don't nominate Amy Adams for Arrival, but you nominate Meryl Streep for a freaking forgettable movie that no one saw.
I'm surprised.
Whatever.
Jennifer Lawrence isn't in here for Passengers.
Or X-Men Apocalypse.
But
that would really piss me off.
Well, the Meryl Streep thing, we didn't see this movie, but
I heard it wasn't good.
I know. I
think it has like a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So I just think Meryl Streep was in a movie, so I think this is really between Emma Stone and Natalie Portman, and I really, as much as I like Natalie Portman, I want Emma Stone to win this.
I heard she completely transforms in a row. And the actors, just like Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea, I thought Manchester by the Sea was an okay movie with great performances. Mm-hmm. I think that's the same thing probably with Natalie Portman in Jackie, but you have to give it to Emma Stone. Because the person I would have given Best Actress to it's not on there. So I guess by default, I have to go Emma Stone. It's just a few years ago, Jake Gyllenhaal was nominated for Nightcrawler. Should have won Best Actor. Wasn't even nominated.
Yeah,
I don't think the Academy gets it right sometimes. It's just how I feel.
I think Emma Stone, this is her year, and you'll be able to tell when the awards start coming. If La La Land's winning a bunch of awards, then
if Gosling wins Best Actor,
then she's definitely winning.
Yeah.
All right, we have director Arrival, Denis Villeneuve, Hacksaw Ridge, Mel Gibson, which is crazy. La La Land, Damien Chazelle, Manchester by the Sea, Kenneth Lonergan, and Moonlight by Barry Jenkins. I'm surprised that the Academy has got no. Apparently, Mel Gibson is forgiven and is going to get.
I'm glad they're taking the art over the man. That's making me happy about that. I like Denis Villeneuve to win because that was my favorite movie of the year. So obviously I want Arrival to. So that's the movie I'm rooting for. But La La Land was my second favorite movie. So really, if that wins, I'll be fine with that. Of course, I've heard Moonlight's really good too. So the direct and apparently the movie takes place between an 18-year period, kind of like Boyhood did. So it could be interesting. So I think it's between those three. I don't think Manchester.
Manchester, like you said, it had good performances, but really, I don't really think when I think of that movie, I don't think, ooh, great directing.
Yeah.
It's just.
But Arrival, that director, he's just on a roll. Mel Gibson, Hacksaw, the war scenes were great. La La Land, the musical scores, and then Moonlight. I've heard it's good.
I don't think Mel Gibson's gonna win. I think it's between.
But I can see one of those four winning.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Moonlight or La La Land. I don't know. I just got a feeling it's going to be one of them two, but who knows? I think for me, I want La La Land to win this one. Or Hacksaw, but I just don't think Hacksaw can win it. All right, and finally, Best Picture. We've got 9 choices here. Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, Hidden Figures, Lion, Moonlight, Fences, Hell or High Water, La La Land, and Manchester by the Sea. I'll start off. For me, what I would like to win, since this is my number 2 movie of the year, would be Hell or High Water, because I absolutely love that movie.
Was there any movies you would have nominated instead? If you could take any movie off that list, would you take it off?
I would have put maybe Sing Street in there or Deadpool. I thought there was a chance that Deadpool could get nominated for some of these awards, and they got one spot left here, so why don't we go ahead and nominate Deadpool?
Yeah.
But I don't think Hell or High Water is going to win. I think it's going to be, again,
I think it came too late early in the year. I think La La Land wins. It's either La La Land or Moonlight. I would love to see Arrival. That's my one I'm rooting for. But once again, La La Land was my second favorite movie of 2016, so it's really not that bad.
Yep. It's crazy. Hidden Figures snuck in here. That movie just, came out 2 weeks ago. Fences, there could be some weird dark. I don't think Lion. I need to see Lion because it's got nominated in almost every one of these. So,
yeah.
And Moonlight. Those 2 I definitely want to see before the Oscars start. Alrighty.
That concludes this. Back to you guys.
Trailers. We're going to talk about 4 trailers this month that really spoke to us. The number 1, the best trailer of the month for me anyways, was Power Rangers. I loved this new Power Rangers trailer. I know you told me to calm down, but I can't calm down. It looks too good to be true. Because I started off with this being like, I don't know, this is going to be stupid. And the more I kept seeing from it, I was like, it's kind of good. But now, with this trailer, it's solidified it. This movie is, at worst, going to be, average, I think. And I think it has the possibility to be a franchise starter for Lionsgate. I love the trailer. I love the music, and I usually don't like Kanye West rapping songs in my
I didn't like it at first, and
then
I watched it a couple more times. It kind of grew on me.
When they jumped down all in unison, I was like, oh, that looks badass.
Oh, the movies, every trailer, it's just including the lore. This one trailer, I think the first trailer grabbed toward people that weren't Power Ranger fans. I think this trailer grabbed toward the people that are Power Ranger fans. And be honest with you, I don't want the Power Rangers movie to be anything like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show or movie, because let's just face it, it's cheesy, it's not good.
Yeah.
But I want something cool. I want something like X-Men meets like Pacific Rim. Yeah. And that's what I want. But I was really excited for Fan 4 Stick. Those trailers were so good for Fan 4 Stick, and that movie was a big letdown, and I'm getting some bad vibes. I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm the opposite. I got nothing but good feelings about this.
If we walk out and the movie's terrible, he's probably gonna cry.
But you know, I've been fooled before. Last Airbender, we walked into the midnight showing of that, pumped out of our minds, and we were throwing stuff at the screen after it was over. So we'll see. Our next trailer was Logan, which I thought was another amazing Logan trailer. It didn't beat the last one, but we got to saw some more action in this. We see X-23, or what we assume is going to be X-23. And I really like this trailer. I have a feeling I'm really going to connect to this movie because of the whole, you know, kind of Last of Us vibe it's getting with him, you know, having to take care of this little girl. So, but really, it looks like this little girl can take care of herself. So I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the. But anyways, I'm looking forward to Logan. So I think the trailers have been good. I'm interested in this movie.
All right. And we've got the Beauty and the Beast, which just dropped last night.
Till it's all this time.
I'll tell you, when I was watching that trailer, I've not been as high up on this as you have. Because Beauty and the Beast is not the classic to me, like Lion King's better to me. But every time I see something from this, I'm like even more... And I have a feeling this is going to be one of those movies that I'm just blown away by. Like, it's got the feel... the classic Disney feel, and it just everything looks good.
Anyways, I really like this trailer. I like the last trailer a little more, but one of my favorite moments of the entire trailer was Luke Evans as Gaston, and he's like,
yes.
God, you were so beautiful.
I laughed.
And he's like, I was like, that is Gaston right there. I've never seen a perfect casting just like that.
Because the way they did it was like, it looked like he was looking at her, and then they got to the mirror, and I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious.
He's Gaston. He's perfect. It was just. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Good job, Disney. And you know, Jungle Book, Cinderella, two really good Disney movies.
This looks like it's gonna have a lot of music too.
Yeah, and I'm not a biggest hater on musicals anymore, really.
All right, and finally we've got Cars 3. Pretty much the only animated movie this year that looks worth anything, and it's Cars. So.
Here's the crazy thing. He didn't want to talk about this.
No.
But we're talking about Logan, so we're talking about Cars 3.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. I've never been interested in Cars. I liked the first one. I thought it was okay.
Me too.
And I never saw the second one.
It's
I'm
garbage.
not going to see it. Now, here's the deal with Cars 3, though. I saw the trailer, and I was getting a Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 vibe out of it. Because you got the elements of Rocky 3 like Rocky Balboa, he loses the clever link, and he has to learn how to fight again. He has to learn new methods, and now it also has the elements of Rocky 4, where you have this new beast of a car. He was just built for racing, and it has like an Ivan Drago kind of vibe. So that to make a Cars movie, and I think it was just a little redirection of let's screw Mater, let's get him back to Lightning McQueen, and that's why. And let's not make a stupid spy movie. Let's make a car movie.
You know, one of the great things about these trailers is there's no tomato in there, or very little. I think they heard people be like, okay, come on. And then, you know, he's good as a side character, but they made the whole second movie about him. So I do see, you know, it's going to be like a comeback story. So it may be really good. It is Pixar. And it really, for animated movies, like I said, it's really the only one this year that looks any decent. So,
yep.
You know, I'm interested. The trailer didn't really blow me away or anything, but...
All
right, last but not least, we are going to talk about the movies coming out in February. We're going to try and burn through these pretty quicker than normal. On the 3rd, we have The Space Between Us. This looks pretty horrible.
Excuse me. Okay, got that out of my system. This movie's been pushed back twice.
It has.
It was originally supposed to come out in the summer, got pushed to October, or I think it got pushed to December or something. And now it's getting pushed to February. Reminds me of Jupiter Ascending, everybody.
It's probably going to be bad. It looks like a cheap, kind of like Martian romance teen book. I don't know. But I do really like Britt Robinson. And the trailers haven't been horrible, I don't think. So.
I think they've been terrible. I've been on record since day one saying this movie is going to be terrible.
Well, you'll probably be right. Alright, on the 10th, we got John Wick Chapter 2. This is going to be awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. As long as it's the movie, I'm worried for John Wick. My only problem is, will it make enough money to garner another movie? And is this going to be Taken 2? That is my biggest fear, but those fears are a little lower just because the director and the whole team's come back for John Wick 2.
My fear is it has a lot of competition, like you said. I want this to make money, especially if it's good. If it is good, as good as the first or better, and it doesn't make a lot of money because it's competing against 2 other movies.
Right. But I remember
Worries me.
2 years ago, 50 Shades, we'll talk about that in a second for some reason. It came out, Kingsman came out the same weekend, and Kingsman,
Really?
it hang in there for a while and made money.
Yeah, 50 Shades like blew the doors open. I mean, it was super high, but then that second week it tanked. So,
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope it's good. It looks like they put some money behind it. The action scenes in the trailer and stuff look amazing. So, next up we have the Lego Batman movie, which me and you are not the most pumped about this animated movie because we both kind of think
Lego Batman.
movies is
Lego
overrated.
Batman. Lego movie was my most overrated movie of 2014.
It was pretty overrated. I think it was a clear case of the twist at the end altering everybody's opinion of it because the movie was not that great and then the twist was cool, but that doesn't make the movie awesome all of a sudden. But I am looking forward to this because I like Batman and who knows when we're getting a new Batman movie anytime soon. And
For me, it just feels like a stupid, like Adam West Batman.
I mean, he was the best part about the Lego movie was Batman.
It was.
So, I mean, but, you know, this is another thing of, like, Finding Dory. Do we need a side character to have his own movie? You know,
I applauded the Academy for not nominating the Lego movie. I applaud them for once.
Yeah, I agreed with that, too. And then last but not least, we get 50 Shades Darker. I know you didn't even see the first one. I unfortunately did. It was pure garbage. But this one, why I put it on here and why I may go see it, probably not in theaters, but it's because it does look like they're adding a little bit more intrigue and less of the stupid
If you're making a movie about if you're making a movie about sex, make it hot.
Yeah,
I've heard the movie wasn't even
no,
sexy.
it's not. It's creepy. I guess that's what girls are into these days, but we'll see.
And I don't support anything that is Twilight fan fiction.
All right, on the 17th, we have The Great Wall. This movie looks absolutely absurd.
It's a Chinese filmmaker. You know, Chinese movies are making a lot of money. China is, if you want your movie to be successful, you have to open in China. And
throw Matt Damon in there.
Matt Damon,
It feels like whitewashing.
But you got Chinese cast in there as well too. So
That's true.
and they can explain it in a story if there's a story. Anyways, it looks like fun. It looks like it's just gonna be dumb, stupid fun.
Yeah, this could be another XXX type movie for February.
Hopefully better than that.
Hopefully better. Cure for Wellness. This movie just looks really weird.
It's kind of like a Shutter Island feel. I didn't even care for Shutter Island that much.
Maybe he goes to like an insane asylum and they start doing tests on him or something.
Making him sick or something. It just did not appeal to me.
It doesn't. Like I'm not.
The trailer's weird.
Really
maybe it's just for me. Maybe it's just the trailers are telling me not to go see this one.
I mean, if it gets really good buzz,
yeah,
that'll make me tend more towards it. And then we have a stupid comedy fist fight with
Stitches get stitches.
Ice Cube and Charlie Day, which I really like Charlie Day. He's like my favorite part of the Horrible Bosses movies. So this looks stupid, but it's got to at least be better than Ride Along, right?
It has to be.
I mean,
Ride Along is pure and utter garbage.
Yeah, so I think I might like it more because I work at a school. Maybe I'll get some of the inside teacher jokes and stuff they look to be throwing around in here.
The one part of the movie I really liked was when the girl, she does like meth or something, and she's like, "What, like a gateway?" No, that's the end.
that's the end of all of them. Yeah.
But yeah, this could be funny.
All right, on the 24th we have Get Out. Yeah, this is what by one of the Peele. I guess
it's a Peele guy from Key and Peele.
And I heard that it's pretty creepy and got a little social commentary.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, so.
And it premiered at Sundance, and apparently it's getting really good buzz.
These like weirder horror or thriller movies here lately have really been good. So hopefully we get another one in this one.
Yep.
And then last but not least, Collide. This kind of looks like a direct-to-DVD taken.
You got Beast in there. You got Jen Erso in there.
Yeah.
It looks terrible. I didn't even want to talk about this because I'm probably not going to go see it. But you know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It depends, I guess, on how bored I am. But it didn't look that great. Mm-hmm. All right. That is the end of our first Easy Cage show. I know. Minds are blown everywhere across the world.
Oh, those fireworks in the background right there.
Oh, that too. Be on the lookout. We're going to be doing the Easy Cage Awards show is coming soon, and we'll be doing the nominations probably next week, and then in about a month or so, maybe do our winners. We'll see how that all pans out, but I guess that's all for now.
Subscribe to my channel at Darth Easy, and always check his channel for new episodes of the Easy Cage Show, where everything is all too easy.
That's right. Peace out. This is a brand new show with brand new things. Not really, it's pretty much the exact same show. Just with a new title.
Yep!
It's that time again.
This is why I always return it. Oh.
Okay. I did too.
Bless you!
Bless you.
We heard a blooper reel next year.
Oh, sweet. Is Lisa Snow calling me?
She related to Jon Snow.
Yes.
Does she know nothing?
Yes, she knows nothing.
Because you were thinking or a million, and a twist happens, and you're just like,
You have got to be shitting me. Who's calling me now? It's a 401 number. Calm down, Rainy Cage fans.